Yo, man, I woke up with this toddler tale on my mind. And there's so many moving parts of this toddler tale that it's about five tales in one just to get to the intro, to get to the part where I ended up trying to get macked down by this gay guy. Anyway, so, damn, where do I start? Okay, so once upon a time, man, it started off with my childhood friend named Wookie. And I'm name dropping because Wookie is dead and he lived through infamy in this story. Wookie was a lot of he was smart, he was charming, he was funny. Wookie was cool, but he had horrible habits. Like Wookie was addicted to drugs. And I remember it started off with him like smoking weed, then it went to him doing whole bottles of Tylenol, talking about it's a rush. This is before I knew anything about Oxycontins and all that. He would just take a whole bottle of Tylenol to get that. Then he ended up eventually start smoking crack. But nobody knew he was smoking crack yet because everybody else was selling crack. So Wookie would just, he'll finesse dudes, you know what I'm saying, and end up smoking crack. So, and he also was a dirty Mac. So Wook don't Mr. Don't leave your girl around him. He just but all those negative attributes, which in any given case is horrible enough. He was so charming and charismatic when we were young that you just let that shit slide. Okay, cool. So you don't let it slide, but you just didn't notice it until you noticed it. Anyway, the second play in this is Wookie's friend Clint. Now, Wookie was my deep house buddy. Like me, Wookie, Quincy, Dave, Clint. We used to all go to these deep house parties when we were kids. And Wookie used to get us in because we was like 16 years old. And Wookie knew the promoters. And Clint was like maybe 18 or 19, he was a couple years older than us. But Clint was into the gothic. And that's the kind of way that Wookie was going, right? See Clint, he had black lipstick, black fingernail polish, you know what I'm saying, uh two pigtails, but they were perm. There was, you know, I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know until later on. And I'm name dropping Clint too, so he could live in infamy because Clint also died. He was a cool dude. Um, but it started off with Wookie and Clint. So Clint had a sister. Clint tells Wookie, "Do not fuck with my little sister. Don't look at her. Don't smile at her. Don't deal with her. Don't mess with my little sister." Clint's little sister's like, if he's 2 years older than us, his sister was 3 years younger than him. So she around our age. So it's not like, some pedo shit. It's just, it's a sister. Like, don't fuck with my sister. Okay, cool. So now that the players have been explained, Clint stayed in the projects on like 39th and Cottage Grove. They call it Newtown. It's a real name to the project. Parkway Gardens or something. No, it ain't Parkway Gardens. Uh, Lake Park or something. It don't matter. Newtown. Clint lived in Newtown, and one day, Wookie just come banging on my door. Boom, 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 boom. I say, yo, Wook, what's good, G? He say, man, Oak, I need you to go to Newtown with me so I can go get my wallet and my clothes. I said, nigga, call Clint. He said, man, I gotta get it from Clint. Clint gonna give me my wallet and my clothes. I said, that's your man's. He say, nah, 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 nah. What happened was I went down there when Clint was at work last night. Sidebar. Clint was a manager at White Castles. So Clint worked the late night shift. So Wookie went to Clint's crib in the projects to go fuck Clint's forbidden little sister, who was also gothic, who told Wookie, let's do S&M, got him naked, tied him to the bed on all four bedposts like Jesus, then went to the kitchen, got a butcher knife, and started stabbing Wookie on some satanic blood ritual shit. Wookie breaks out of the ropes, runs through the projects naked at like so in the morning, waiting for a bus. Gets on the bus naked. I know the bus driver was like, "Yo, I know you ain't got no pockets." Just going through. He got garbage can lids. This is back in the day when you had the steel garbage cans before the plastic joints. He had two garbage can lids, one in the front, one in the back, and he had to catch two buses to get home ass naked, 1 in the morning, when buses only run once an hour. So now it's the next day, and he wants to go back down there so he can get his wallet, his keys, clothes, and all. And he's scared that Clint gonna beat him up for trying to fuck his little sister. So he gets me. Now I don't care about that. I'm cool with Clint, and Wookie was bogus. I ain't helping him fight. I ain't stopping a fight. However, now I'm so intrigued that I gotta see what's about to happen. So I'm like, yeah, Wookie, I'll go with you, man. I'll go with you. Whew. Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.